The Bullion Stitch is a beautiful and decorative stitch that can add a lot of pizzazz to your crochet projects. It's especially popular with freeform crochet because of the intricate effects and textures that it creates. Now that's the good news. The bad news is a pain in the ass to make. But today I'm going to show you 2 ways to easily make this stitch, and it'll save you from tons of money going into that swear jar. So let me show you how it's supposed to be made, or at least I'll give it my best shot. The premise of the Bullion Stitch is that you're going to create wraps around your crochet hook, pull your yarn through to create a coil effect. You can do this with as many wraps as you like. Typically it's about 6 to 10 wraps, depending on what size coil you want to make. I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm just going to do 6 wraps, which is pretty standard. Holding on to that loop, I'm going to wrap around the hook 6 times. Not doing that too tight because I'm going to have to work through all of those. Now working into the stitch, go through, yarn over and pull a loop. Yarn over, and now pull through all of the loops on your hook. First 2 are really easy, the rest not so much. And that's basically what you do, but as you can see, it's not very pretty. It's really tight in areas and loose in others. Not my cup of tea. I mean, that's awful. So you get the idea. It's time consuming, not a consistent look, not easy to do. But there is hope. Meet your secret weapon, the latch hook. Now, if you haven't seen this done before, you're going to be amazed. It's fabulous. I got mine on Amazon, but you can find them in your local craft stores as well. Look in the rug hooking department. Remove your loop from the hook and replace it with your latch hook. Place the latch hook through the loop. And now we're just going to treat this as a crochet hook. We're going to do the 6 wraps or however many you want to make. I'm just doing 6. I'm coming from behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not too tight. And now we're just going to go into the stitch like we would the crochet hook. And if your latch opens up, doesn't matter. If it stays closed, great. Open, doesn't matter. Going in the stitch. Now we're going to grab our yarn. It's in the latch there, it's caught. Now we're just going to pull it through. And now I like to release everything here because I'm just going to pull all of those loops off, making this yarn go through the loops. Release it from the latch, and now we're going to create a chain. Just grab the loop there, close the latch, and pull through. You've just done a chain. Let's do that again. Put the latch to the side. You just want to have plenty of room here for your wraps. I'm just going to do 6 again. Working into the next stitch. Go through. Doesn't matter if that latch opens up, it's just going to slide through. Now we just want to catch the yarn. Make sure that latch is closed now so you can pull that yarn easily through the stitch. And now we're just going to pull all of those strands over the top. And there you go. Retension your yarn. Make sure that loop is free of that latch, and now we're just going to grab another little stretch of yarn there to create a chain. And that's all there is to that. I really love it because the stitches are more consistent, it's quicker to do, and most importantly, it's a lot easier. But wait, there's more. If you don't have a latch hook, no biggie, you can still do this. Let's go ahead and chain a couple and turn. You can actually do this with 2 crochet hooks. One thing to keep in mind is you're going to be working your yarn around both of the crochet hooks, so pay attention to the width that is created when you join them together. As you can see here, this handle makes this quite a wide gap here, so what I like to do is use a metal hook or one without a rubber handle. Choose the one that you're going to work with and then go the opposite direction with the second one. And as you can see here, the space here is a lot more narrow, so the loops are going to be a lot more narrow. Other options, you can grab a double pointed needle if you have one on hand. That works really, really well. Or a yarn needle. This is a really great option because now you have more control over the size of the yarn that you're using. So if you're using a bulkier yarn, this may be a little too small, but then you can work with bigger hooks and needles for this. Take the crochet hook that you want to use and then place the second crochet hook above it. If you want, you can tape these together, but it's definitely not necessary. Place them both through the loop, and then again, create your yarn overs. Let's just do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert your hook, and we're just working with the crochet hook. Ignore the second one. Pull your yarn through. You'll have something that looks like this. And now we're just going to pull the yarn through. Retension your yarn. Yarn over and create a chain. And as you can see here, this is why it's so important on what you choose, because it does make wider wraps, which gives you a wider stitch. Here with a double pointed needle, I'm just holding them together. Go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, pull over, chain 1. If you want, you can do as many wraps as you like. I just did 6 here. Let's do 4 more. We're doing 10. Same thing, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull it through. And now just pull them all off. Chain 1 and done. So easy. So I hope you enjoyed these techniques, and I hope you give them a try. Like I mentioned earlier, this is really popular for freeform crochet. If you're interested in that and you'd like to learn more about it, please let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to make a video all about it. It's really fun and interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.